Kelvin the Connoisseur here, your host of the What's in the Blunt podcast. And if you have a blunt in your hand right now, then you're tuned into the right station. Today, guys, we got a very special episode with my boy Little Man. Little Man, what we got today, bro?
So we doing something special today. It's a little collab. It's called the Bubba Chuck. If y'all not familiar with Bubba Chuck, that's Allen Iverson, a.k.a. the Answer AI. Yeah, he's done a lot for the sports and also for cannabis. He's starting to do a lot for cannabis. So why don't you tell us, a little bit more about the Bubba Chuck, Kelvin?
Yeah, so the Bubba Chuck is going to be a cross between Blue Ice Guava, being more of a sativa-dominant hybrid. Then I also have Gelato on here and Biscotti. 3 classic strains making this more of an indica-dominant hybrid. We got Allen Iverson here who collabed with Viola. Viola's a very known brand that's owned by Al Harrington, another player who used to play on the Nuggets. And now is collabing with players such as Allen Iverson to bring not only cannabis into the market, but also bringing sports and cannabis together, which is really dope. There's not a lot of brands that are actually specializing in that. And as part of Allen Iverson's history, if y'all know, multiple-time all-star performer. This guy has many accolades to be considered one of the top 5 shooting guards of all time. Let's talk a little bit about Allen Iverson's legacy and his impact as far as like the NBA goes.
So I say Allen Iverson, to me, very inspirational because one, undersized guard. He came into the league, and not only for him being undersized, but he changed the game. When it comes to ball handling, he paved the way for people like Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, the Chris Pauls, all these other undersized point guard. He brought culture into the league as well. That's why, to me, this strain is very special because it's cannabis. Not a lot of people are doing stuff with cannabis, and cannabis is like a very big culture, especially to people who play sports or who could relate to Allen Iverson. So I think it's pretty dope. And just like what Kelvin was saying, numerous accolades, all-stars, scoring titles, leading the Philadelphia 76ers.
The finals. Against my favorite team, the Lakers, even though he didn't get it done, but damn, bro, to put everything out on the court, both on and off, is crazy to do, man. Yeah. Like he said, man, talking about practice? Sitting here talking about practice? And then now we got him joining cannabis now. Yeah. And let's see what this strain's about, man. We're actually going to open it right now. Let's see what the hell's up. The package date on this is 12/10/2023. Damn. We're shooting this, what day does it say? The 17th, right? 12/17?
Yup.
Yeah, 12/17. So it's 7 days fresh since it's packaging.
As fresh as you can get.
Yeah, even the seal too. It looks pretty. Let's see. Let's open this real quick. Oh.
Hey, what strains did you say we're on this?
This one is a cross of Blue Ice.
Blue Ice. Okay.
Being more of a sativa dominant hybrid.
Okay.
Damn, it smells good. Gelato, making it your very basic 50-50 hybrid. Nothing too crazy. Very chill. And there's your Biscotti, which is going to be, again, for the body. Another strain we've had on here before multiple times. It smells good, huh?
Bro, it smells really good. It doesn't even smell like flower, to be honest. Like, it really has a really nice, sweet...
Like berry taste to it, huh? Like berry taste it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And shout out to Gelato. It's one of my favorite strains, for sure. You can't go wrong with a Gelato.
Hell no. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Even inside the jar, too, it's very flaky. Yeah. Let me take out the nugs so I can show. Camera, yeah, let me show the camera real quick. So just to show you guys how it looks inside.
Fire. Here, hey, let's take it out. Let's examine.
Yeah, let me actually examine this shit, dude.
All right, so.
Damn, there's like all this keef and shit left inside still, too. Even after the. Damn, what the fuck?
It's pretty frosty.
Yeah, this shit's frosty as fuck.
Okay, Bubba Chuck.
And the nickname Bubba Chuck comes from both of his uncles back when he played football. They didn't know what to call him, so they literally, both his uncles, Bubba and Chuck, they're like, fuck it. His mom's like, let's just call it Bubba Chuck.
Yep.
So that's where AI got his nickname of Bubba Chuck.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Allen Iverson, man.
Hell yeah. One of the greatest shooting guards of all time, for sure.
Most definitely.
Both influential on and off the court, man. The reason why a lot of these players decided to wear the baggy look back in the early 2000s, why braids was a big thing in NBA.
Tattoos.
Like
the swag.
This man was just influential,
Yeah.
So to smoke on something that he's still doing even after basketball is pretty dope.
Especially with him, like him and Al Harrington.
Yeah, that's
shout out to Al Harrington, man. He played for the Denver Nuggets, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, great player as well. Great player. Very influential. I think it's dope that we have athletes in the cannabis industry.
Oh yeah. For those of you who don't know Viola, this brand was started because of Al Harrington's grandma. And he started this brand to kind of help her get through shit. And he started Viola, which was named after her. Even on the actual seal, you can see it says right here. Grandma approved on the little corner right here.
That's fire, man.
Like, yeah, just to kind of always honor her because even though she's more for medicinal than recreational, we could all still enjoy a blunt here and there, whether it be for just relaxing or just after sports recovery. If you ask any athlete in the NBA, they'll tell you that they smoke all day, every day. 90% of the NBA smokes.
Yeah.
Why? Especially after a game. The thing is with cannabis, it does relax your body. It's also very good for muscle recovery and also overall wellness, which is what a lot of athletes use it for.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to bud. Little man, I know you're a hooper, bro. You played basketball. You played college ball.
Yeah, most definitely.
You did all of the above, bro. How did you, like, when you would smoke after a game, bro, how would that make you feel?
Honestly, every time I'll smoke after a game, it'll just take the weight and the stress off my shoulders, especially if I had a very hard practice, very intense game. Like what Kelvin was saying, it relaxes the muscle a lot. And it all depends on the terpenes and whatever you're smoking on, too. But at the end of the day, cannabis gets used for medicinal purposes, and it's good for any type of inflammation you may have. Like I know for a fact, every time I came out of practice, I was sore from my legs, my arms, and smoking helped reduce the inflammation and just help me recover a lot faster, help me relax a lot more. Not only that, just help me hone in and prepare for the next day as well. I know some people, too, that would either do it before practice, do it after practice. It's all a preference thing, so
yeah,
it's very beneficial. I'm so glad now the sports world's finally allowing cannabis to be used, not making it seem so bad anymore. It's super beneficial at the end of the day.
So when you have a name like Allen Iverson, who didn't give a fuck coming into the league and was like, bro, I'm going to do this. Now to see him doing the same shit with cannabis and sports and being like, bro, I don't give a fuck. This is something that we do. This is part of like, not only the basketball culture, but also part of like the weed culture,
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand. It always goes hand in hand.
Always, yeah.
Like this strain right here, man, it's heavy in caraphyllene. Caraphyllene is going to give you that nice, relaxing, like body high, so you're chill, relaxing. Especially good for like post-workout recovery. Very good for either you had a game or you're lifting weights. And not only does it relax the muscles, but again, it's also good for muscle recovery. You add a little bit of CBD to it, and oh my God, you'll feel like born again.
Wonders.
Wonders, man. Yeah. It's always good to mix your bud with CBD here and there just to give you a little bit more of that actual body high. Yeah. So right now I'm rolling up a blunt, and then we're going to give you guys a live strain review, see how we feel. Because technically, based off this, what it's supposed to make us feel, it's heavy in caraphyllene, so it's supposed to give us that nice, relaxing, euphoric like, body high. It's also heavy in pinene. Pinene is going to give you more of that giggly feeling. And if you just want to, you got off practice, you got off work, you want to chill out, either watch a game, watch a movie, this is the perfect strain for that.
Hey, Kelvin, for the viewers out here, why don't you break down the difference between like, THC percentage and just terpene percentage for new consumers that may be tuning in? What are terpenes? The easiest way to break it down for them, just so people have a sense of understanding. So when they pick out something to smoke, they could be like, okay, maybe this will be good for after workout. Maybe this will be good before a workout. Yeah,
so when you guys are going to your local shops, the point of to check your terpene percentage is to see what type of high you're getting. So let's say, for example, you have something that's tested at let's say 33% in THC, but you have 2% in caraphyllene, 1% in pinene, and then maybe point something of another of linalool, let's say. What that tells me right there is that the high is gonna feel very strong. So the THC percentage is gonna tell you how strong the high is gonna be. Meanwhile, the terps is gonna tell you how strong of the effect you're gonna feel. So let's say, for example, it's 33%, but 2% in caraphyllene, you're gonna feel that body high really heavy and not intense, but you're gonna feel it. Compared to let's say if it's a lower THC percentage, like 25%, but you have a high terpene profile, then oh yeah, you're gonna feel that for sure. Sometimes when you have high THC, it might counteract the actual terpenes, so you're not really getting the full benefit of it. You're just getting blasted as fuck. That's why it's always good to have certain terps like that.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
Oh yeah, you got a stick? Thank you. Cool. See, we always stay prepared here. Not one thing, it's another. See, use everything. You got to use all your resources around here.
You have to, man.
Hell yeah. But real shit, though, bro. Like, where would you rate Allen Iverson as far as...
Top 5 shooting guards? All right, this gets controversial every time, so I'm not going to say it in order. I'm going to just say my 5. But, all right, Kobe, D-Wade, MJ, AI. The last one gets tricky. I think I'm going to get a lot of heat for this, but I'm going to put James Harden in there.
James Harden?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Put James Harden in there.
Fair enough. Yeah, you are going to get a lot of heat for that one, bro. Hell no, dude. Mine would be And no specific order, it's just my top 5. It'd be for sure Kobe. Kobe's like the GOAT for me. You feel me? That's just because I'm biased over that. Next would probably be MJ. Clyde Drexler, I'm putting him up there too.
Clyde the Glide, man.
Yeah, I'm also putting D Wade for sure. Damn, and number 5, it would have to be. Damn, that's a hard one, dude. Number 5.
Wait, run your list back again. You said Kobe,
Mhm.
Clyde,
Mhm.
Wade, MJ.
Mhm.
Come on, man. You got to throw in the answer.
Yeah, an AI. Yeah, you're right. An
Nobody
AI.
else.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
That's it. That's all 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all 5.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting him in all top 5 for sure.
That most def. Hey, bro. I think we fucked up.
Why?
I don't have a lighter. You have a lighter?
Yeah, I got a lighter, bro.
Oh, my boy's always prepared, man.
Bro.
Hey, shout out to my smokers. I know y'all be fucking forgetting y'all lighters too, man. Like
We all
that's
do, bro.
That's the biggest ick for me. But it happens. It happens. I know we're talking about Allen Iverson a lot. Man, let's talk about Iron Harrington, bro.
Oh,
Because it's Viola. Like, I feel like it's still a growing brand, especially in the cannabis industry. I feel like a lot of people should know about Viola. They have really great quality flower. So far, all the things that they've dropped has not missed, in my opinion. They do a great job. So
Yeah, and this is their 3rd drop that they've done with Iverson, but they have their own strains. Their strains alone are really, really good. I fuck with their strains.
yeah, so if y'all haven't checked out Viola, highly recommend checking them out. Especially if you're one of those experienced smokers, and just trying to get a good high. Like, you guys already know what you want to smoke on. Can't go wrong with Viola for sure.
Definitely.
And how long has Al Harrington been in the game for?
Dude, Al Harrington's probably been in this since I want to say since they got legal, 2016.
Oh, damn.
But he's been in the game for a minute, dude.
Yeah.
Especially out here in LA since they got legalized in 2016. But he's in other states too. I know he's in Michigan.
Okay.
He's also in Denver. I know that he has a shop in Denver too.
Dope.
And I know they just did for this drop, for example, they did it both out here in LA, and then they also did one in Oakland.
Oakland. Okay. That is dope, man. I didn't even know Al Harrington was in the game for that long. That just goes to show, he cares about this, and I feel like that's big, especially in the community, And he's just.
Especially the way they cultivate. There's one of those few brands that I've seen where they take care of their flower. From seed to sold, it's literally, let's focus on the product more than anything else. Like, even the way this flower looks, it's fresh, it's nice, easy to grind up.
Like what you said, the keef was already everywhere inside the jar.
Yeah, I was already inside the jar. Easy to break down.
Oh, shit.
So far, even the pull, I just took this first pull and it was very smooth. It had me coughing, but not because it was rough, but because it was actually gas. This is honestly a big step forward for fucking sports and cannabis, bro.
Yeah.
Little collabs like this where it's at, because eventually it's going to be one of those things where, think of it as sneakers. Where people are going to be waiting in line for the latest strain, kind of like waiting in line for the latest Reebok
Retro.
sneaker that AI dropped or some shit like that.
Yeah. I most definitely agree. It's still growing. Yeah, especially in the sports world. Who in sports doesn't smoke? It's super beneficial,
Yeah. Like in the NBA where they're not prosecuting players no more. You're not getting in trouble for smoking no more. You could be on your Instagram smoking. You go to concerts now, smoke. You don't got to hide it no more. It's becoming more socially acceptable.
Yeah.
Which is dope. That's something that you want.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like it's important, too, for players like Al Harrington that are doing this, because they're paving the way for all the future athletes that want to do stuff with cannabis. And it'll just be acceptable, in society, too.
And I'm just one of those few people that wants to report on it because it's something that I'm passionate about. Since growing up, it's one of those things where, if you play sports and you smoked, which everybody did, even coaches would look at you sideways. Now it's more oh, okay, cool. You're smoking, you're playing in an adult league. It's whatever, I get it. You're using that kind of if you were to drink a beer after the game. Which, honestly, this has a lot more health benefits than that would,
Yeah, bro, definitely. And so far, bro.
I fuck with this so far.
Very smooth.
Yeah, very smooth.
As far as taste.
You think the Royal Haze does it as far as taste goes?
Yeah, I think the Royal Haze does.
Royal Haze with a little berry to it.
Yeah, I'll say to me it has a little earthy taste to it.
Yeah,
which I like. It's not too gassy.
This one's 33% in THC and 35% in cannabinoids. So that means out of that 33%, 2% is everything else, such as herps and either CBC or CBN or CBV, but it's just a bunch of other stuff mixed into it.
Yeah. Why don't you tell our viewers, those cannabinoids that you mentioned? Because I feel like when people hear, CBG, CBC, CBN, they have, they get confused a little bit. Break it down for us, Kel.
It's kind of how I explained in that last episode, too, about my boy Carlo. If y'all haven't checked that episode out, too, because he owns a whole CBD shop. Same thing with him. We went over CBD and CBN, especially CBN for nighttime sleep. Each cannabinoid is different and offers a different function as far as health goes and also effect.
If you had to choose a cannabinoid, that's one of your favorites, which one would it be?
Honestly, it has to be like a little cocktail, a little mix of everything, bro, because you need at least a little bit of each cannabinoid to even get the full effect of all of them.
Yeah.
It can't be one of those things where, I just got to pick one because one might do something better than the other. But when you mix all of them together, it gives you like that entourage effect of like, oh, okay, this all feels good.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the cool thing about this plant, bro. Like the plant, you can take everything from it, you know?
Mm-hmm. The fact that we have the receptors for it is amazing to me.
Mm-hmm. Bro, you remember when fucking Al Harrington used to bust the Lakers' ass, bro?
Yeah, bro. That used to get me so mad just watching the playoff series, with the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Al Harrington was a dog.
Yeah, he was tough, bro. He doesn't get enough credit as
for real.
But that boy was tough, bro.
For being a forward, especially during that time, I say he was ahead of his time a little bit.
Hell yeah, bro was a scorer. Yeah, bro was a scorer, and he could defend. Bro was quick with it.
He was able to stretch the floor too. And now in today's game,
that would have been big today.
The floors always stretch from your 1 through 5. Everybody could shoot outside and work inside as well.
When you see athletes to tap into everything besides instead of just sports, but do everything else nowadays, you have athletes who are also doing ESPN commentary and giving their insight. When you got players, whether it be NFL, NBA, MLB, actually talking about the sport itself because they firsthand know what's up.
Yeah, and they know the game. They finally get a chance to speak and just be on the other side.
Yeah, this shit's good, huh?
Yeah, on me, it got me fucking...
Got you twitching and shit.
Nah, I definitely feel the pining, bro. Like, I'm in a good mood right now,
Mm-hmm.
And where did you say the pining come from? What strain was it?
That was from the Blue Ice.
The Blue Ice, yeah.
The Blue Ice.
You could definitely feel the Blue Ice on this one. I feel, damn, bro, come on, let's keep talking.
But it's not one of those things where like it's heavy. It's one of those things where like you're still functioning, you're good. Like even the body height too from the carefulling isn't really that heavy neither.
I feel like it's slowly gonna creep up. Let's see how we feel by the end of the blunt.
Yeah, cause right now it's one of those things where it's very chill. Yeah. I'm balanced.
Super balanced. I agree.
Yeah, dude, my favorite like crew to watch, bro, when it comes to sports anchors.
Oh yeah, who would you say it is?
It's the fucking the TNT crew, bro. Shout out to the NBA on TNT crew, bro. With like Shaq, Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley. Yeah, Kenny Jet Smith. They're fucking funny as fuck. That's probably the realest you'll get when it comes to actual sports. It's like athletes who actually played the game, legends who played in each decade, giving their perspective. Whether they won a chip or not, it's all about experience, bro.
And not only that, but they make it entertaining. I could generally say, if you're somebody who never kept up with basketball, but you tune into to TNT and watch, Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Shaq, Kennedy Jet Smith, I guarantee you'll be entertained, you'll be laughing. But not only that, they'll tell you knowledge about the game, they'll break down the game towards you, and I think it's pretty dope,
Yeah, that's one of those shows where it's good until they're gone type shit, That team is amazing, bro. Like, that team's really dope.
For real.
You do.
I think it's dope. I think more athletes should, take that route. Either be like JJ Redick, he's on
NBA, ESPN, on ESPN.
ESPN,
he comes on ESPN, yeah.
He's out here arguing with Stephen A. Smith, and I think that's pretty cool because finally we're having athletes
talking about shit,
be in these debates,
Because they've been in those shoes. They really know what it's like to take a step back. Like, this is what I do for a living. I've been doing this for years.
And then you got Doc Rivers now commentating, on some televised games. It gives you a different perspective on sports in general.
And this is a really big step for sports, bro. Like, I'm a really big sports enthusiast, especially when it comes to sports and cannabis.
Where do you think this is gonna go in the future? Since Al Harrington, shout out Ricky Williams. I know he has his own.
Yeah, you have a lot of athletes getting into it, into cannabis. Like we have Ricky Williams, fucking Scottie Pippen.
Oh yeah, Scottie Pippen, Gary Payton.
Classic shit. Yeah, everybody knows fucking Gary Payton, bro. Especially with the rise of marketing when it comes to like brands like Cookies. Yeah. Like Cookies is another one of those brands too that likes to put that out there, both pop culture and hip hop with cannabis. Well, that's honestly where I see this shit going. Like I said, I see this shit kind of turning into sneakers.
Yeah.
Like people are gonna be waiting in line, being like, "What's the latest drop?" Especially now they're coming out with small batches. They're not really doing like, a lot.
Yeah, very limited. So catch it while you can, just like every retro release. Halfway through, how you feeling?
Feel real good, bro.
Yeah.
They got me fucking faded.
Bro, I'm starting to feel it in my eyes now. Yeah, it's one of those that they're just creeping up. It creeps up. It creeps up on you.
That has a difference too, bro, as far as how fresh flower is. For example, this one that was packaged 1210, which was literally 7 days ago, it probably got harvested a week before that.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. That's why Viola's a really dope brand, because they specialize in also quality. Yeah, sure, some of their quantities are small batches, but it's all about the quality at the end of the day. Like, this shit has me fucking fried.
Quality and consistency.
And consistency, yeah. But that's the only thing about bud, though, that it's not always going to be that consistent. It's hard to do so because every batch is different.
Yep.
Everything
changes, right? Like from THC percentage to terpene percentage.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then it's think of it as a kid. Let's say you have three children, right? 2 boys, 1 girl. They're not all gonna be the same. They're gonna have
come from the same like lineage, DNA type.
That's kind of how you gotta look at it. That's not all gonna be the same.
That's a great example. That's a great way to look at it. Yeah, bro, I feel good. I'm definitely feeling the Biscotti. I'm feeling really, really chill.
I feel like this would be really good in a bong.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I personally feel like there's a difference between smoking from a blunt, joint, and bongs.
Yeah, there is. There absolutely is. I mean, personally, I like bongs. I like blunts just because that's how I grew up smoking. Like, my go-to preference, I'm by myself, just chilling at the crib, it's a bong. The thing with a bong, dude, is I smoke way too much for me to be smoking fucking blunts. An eighth, I'll kill in a day, compared to if I have a bong, I'll kill a nug probably like this size in a day.
Yeah.
Which is perfect, you know? Like, that's perfect for me. And I'm fucking high because you're actually getting everything. As soon as you inhale, you're... Meanwhile, this is burning. Like, you're not really getting everything.
Yeah.
You mostly feel like the tobacco high, if anything.
Yeah. So, shit. Shout out to my split smokers.
You, bro, what do you like to smoke? You like smoking on blunts?
Yeah, I'm a big blunt person. Don't get me wrong. Bongs are cool. They're just too harsh for me. I don't know what it is, no matter what. Even sometimes, even with ice, I still find it harsh, though. I like the mixture of the tobacco and cannabis. I like that type of high.
That's the only reason why I would honestly smoke a blunt, too, because that's tobacco high.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it levels you out. And then, like, on a bong, you're just smack.
Yeah, you just fucking
immediately
faded.
There's no wrong way of smoking. It's just preference.
Nah. Yeah, it's just preference. We just want to show you out both sides to it. One prefers one and one prefers the other. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't matter how you consume it. You could eat it, you drink it, smoke it. Yeah. And we're in this little room, so this shit's a hot box too. Yeah, it's just a hot box like a motherfucker. It's like, this shit's good. And I smoke a lot too, so this is getting me.
Hey, if y'all don't believe us, rewind the video from the beginning and look how we are right now.
Yeah. Like, even our eyes look like that shit looks funny as fuck. Faded ass fools, huh?
Oh man, the Bubba Chuck.
Bubba Chuck. Crossing you over like AI, dropping people.
All right, bro, I got a question for you. Since we're talking about Allen Iverson, we're just paying homage to him. Shout out to AI for real. Changed the game. Who would you say, though, right now in today's game, best compares to Allen Iverson?
Best comparison?
Yeah. It could be more than one player. It doesn't have to be one.
Not exactly to the full extent of that, but you know who has really good handles like that and could like score like nothing? That I was thinking about too? Kyrie Irving. Yeah, Kyrie Irving.
That's a bad man.
Kyrie has like a very like playing style to him.
Yeah. I see the comparison. Yeah. And honestly, I feel Kyrie, he changed the game too with his crossovers and his ball handling, because this generation now, we're seeing moves like Harden step back or Hezzy punch. There's so many names for these moves now. And then when Allen Iverson was in the game, no one's seen that long crossover that Allen Iverson hang crossover worked every time. And Allen Iverson paved the way. And then now we have people like Kyrie. So I think that's a good comparison.
I agree with you. Yeah, no, I agree with you. He kind of paved the way, and then now everybody else is finding their own sauce to it. Because then you got also other players too, like John Morant. Like, John Morant's bad, bro. He's a fucking beast, bro.
His explosiveness reminds me of Allen Iverson.
Yeah, I could see that. Or like a young D Rose in his prime, bro.
Ooh, yes.
Like, D Rose in his prime was fucking beast, bro.
What's crazy about Allen Iverson is for him being, how tall was he? 6'1"?
Yeah, he was like 6'1", huh?
And a shooting guard?
Yeah. Like, you can't beat that.
He gave Shaq problems.
He tried taking down my favorite team.
I was barely being born when Allen Iverson was in the finals, bro.
But fuck it, though. At least you got to see him. Denver Nugget.
Yeah. I remember Denver Nuggets. Even when he was with
Memphis?
With Memphis.
No, was it Memphis or were they Vancouver Grizzlies?
No, it was Memphis.
Memphis, right?
Time, yeah.
They're Memphis, right?
Yeah.
The Grizzlies.
Towards the end of his career, or when he was with the Sixers too, with Iguodala.
Mm-hmm,
A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people forget about that too.
They hold him from the NBA though, bro.
Facts.
All because of the culture shock. He's the one that had to like go through it, so all these fools could run.
Yeah, it's a fact.
And that's legacy.
Yeah, and I'll admit, growing up, I used to see Allen Iverson. Once I found out about him, like, oh man, he has all these tattoos. Yeah. He's a big influence on me. Man, I'm trying to be that dude on the court with those tattoos, with that swag and a little bit of baggy look.
Is the reason why you got blasted?
I'll say he really did influence me.
We're done with this blunt, bro. What do you think? What do you rate it for real?
I'll rate it an 8.5.
Yeah?
8.5, yeah.
Like a really good day high. There's something I would use in the middle of the day.
That's bro.
Yeah.
I like how you put that.
You know, if I want to go grocery shopping or walk around, do stuff, not be fully in it. We're just like, oh, fuck, let me get to work. But be like, you know what? I can still function, enjoy myself, have a good time. Very, very much of like mood booster.
For sure. Yeah, I agree. I feel like this is a good one to smoke with your homies.
Yeah, for sure.
In a group session, like I was telling you, I feel talkative right now. Like I feel in a good mood. Eyes feel low, body feels good.
Good. Yeah. Eyes feel, that's perfect. Perfect way of saying eyes feel low, but body feels great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's that Biscotti for the body.
Yeah.
And that Blue Eyes, huh?
Definitely feel the piney.
Yeah, dude. I definitely rate this a decent 9, bro. It has me feeling good because there's not a lot of highs that I have that I can use during the day.
Yeah,
I agree. That where I won't be too wired. This is just like a nice, relaxing body high, but still functional.
You know what I'll compare this to? The cereal milk.
Oh, yeah, like the cereal milk. Yeah, very similar high to the cereal milk, for sure. It's that pining mixed with the carefully, and it balances it out. It doesn't have you too, let me get stuff done, like, you know, like a chicken with his head cut off. But it has you just feeling balanced out where you could do like a little bit of both. And I fuck with this. Shout out to Allen Iverson for this one, man. The Bubba Chuck.
Bubba Chuck. Out now.
Yeah, if y'all haven't, you guys got to check it out, man. It was small batches, too, so who knows if they still got them going around. Check your local dispensaries, call, or if not, also follow Viola, too. They'll give you on all their latest updates, news. Thanks for tuning in to the What's in the Blunt podcast with your host, Kelvin the Connoisseur. Remember, guys, that we got episodes dropping every Tuesday to stay up to date with our latest cannabis news and knowledge. Keep up with the Connoisseur here, guys. You guys know we're always smoking on the best. And again, shout out to Viola. Get that Bubba Chuck out now. That AI strain with Viola. Thank you, guys. Little man, is there anything that you want to say before we get off the air?
Yeah. I got 2 shout-outs real quick. Shout out to Viola, man. If you're looking for some good quality flower, make sure y'all tap in and pick up all their latest strains, especially the Bubba Chuck is out now. And then, shout out to Kelvin the Connoisseur, man. He has episodes coming your way. Tune in every Tuesday. Make sure to keep up with all your favorite strains and brands. This is the man with all the knowledge, so make sure y'all tune in.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, follow Kelvin the Connoisseur, guys. Link down. Appreciate y'all. Like for more content, guys. Peace.